In today's video, I'm going to tell you exactly what I supplement as a vegan. Hello, my honeys. If you are new here, my name is Emmy. I'm a nutritionist and the creator of the Slim on Starch program, where you work with me as well as a mindset coach and a nutrition coach to lose weight on a plant-based diet. Click the link in the down bar to learn more. A disclaimer before we get into today's video, please make sure that you consult with your healthcare provider regarding these supplements that you should be taking for your body. By no means in this video am I forcing you to take any supplements. Your body, your decision. Surprise! I have kept this a secret since the beginning of 2022, and I have created for you, for us, a from scratch vitamin B12 supplement. As you are going to learn about in today's video, if you are eating a vegan or vegetarian diet, it is a non-negotiable to supplement with vitamin B12. Now, I would be asked constantly what vitamin B12 supplement I recommend. And if you trust me enough to ask me about a supplement, something that you are going to put in your body, I take that very seriously, and I'm not going to recommend anything willy-nilly, especially to my healthy honeys, the masses, people that I love, and my clients too. When my clients would ask me for a vitamin B12 supplement, that is something that I'm going to take very seriously. And when I went to the market to research the best vitamin B12 supplement, one that didn't have any sugar or any added gunk or any added junk to it, I was drawing a blank. Every single B12 on the market that I was finding was containing cheap synthetic ingredients, sugar alcohols, artificial coloring, oil. They weren't even vegan. They had gelatin and bone marrow, which is made from hooves and bones from animals. They had beeswax in them. I was like, what is going on here? This is supposed to be making us healthier, and it's laced with all of this junk. I was shocked by what I was finding. I was just trying to find a vitamin B12 supplement for myself and for my clients, and I couldn't find anything that I felt comfortable recommending to people that I really care about. There wasn't anything on the market that was just B12. No oil, no sugar, no animal products, no sugar alcohols, no artificial colors. I couldn't find anything that was just B12. All I want is B12, I said to myself. And I said that out loud. I said, all I want is B12. And then I said, wait a minute, that's not just what I want. That's what we want. Because I know the healthy honeys, the people that watch this channel, my clients, you are very serious about what you put into your body. And the audacity of these companies to lace supplements with all of this junk, I just don't understand it. I can't comprehend or compute why a company would do this and why there is no B12 supplement that existed that was just B12. So I saw this hole in the market. I said, there is no supplement that is just B12, and nobody's going to fill it unless I do. So I said, I'm filling this hole in the market. Actually, no, scratch that. We are filling this hole in the market because we need this. So here we go. I'm officially debuting our vitamin B12 supplement for us, people that just want the simple ingredients without any junk. There is one active ingredient. It is just B12. There's no GMOs. There is no sugar, no oil, no gross stuff. This is vegan, clean, premium ingredients. I had to make this from scratch because, like I said, there was no supplement on the market that was just B12. And I looked far and wide. And even going to manufacturers, asking them, do you have any supplements that are just B12 that I could perhaps promote? And they said, no, there isn't one. So I had to make this from scratch with a custom formula for us. I also wanted to make sure that it wasn't made with this synthetic cheap B12 that most companies do put into their supplements, if there's even anything in there. So as you can see, the pills are a small size, the capsules are a small size. They're not these giant horse pills that you have to take 3 of because there's no fillers. It's just the B12. So you take one of these daily and you're good. So you can get yours today. Click the link in the down bar. You can subscribe. It will come to your door every single month. This is a 1-month supply, 30 capsules. Subscribe and save, get it straight shipped to your door every month, and you never have to worry about missing a B12 pill. And I'm doing a giveaway. Anybody who gets the B12 supplement and then comments on this video to let me know that they got theirs is going to be entered in the giveaway, and you can either win a free supply of the B12 supplement or you can win a consult with me, a Zoom call or a phone call. And you get to decide. All the details of that are in the description. So make sure that you get your B12 and then leave a comment and let me know that you purchased it. So let's get into my supplement routine. What supplements do vegans need to take? Well, I classify this into 3 categories: the non-negotiables, the negotiables, and the deficiency driven. Under the non-negotiable category is vitamin B12. If you are not consuming meat, then you are not going to get vitamin B12 from food. And vitamin B12 is an essential nutrient, which means it's needed for the body's proper functioning. And I'm going to talk about what happens if we don't get enough B12 and we're deficient in it. Now, the reason why B12 does not exist in plant foods, but it does exist in meat, is that B12 is a bacteria that we'll find in the dirt. And because we don't eat dirt due to proper sanitization, we're not getting B12. Now, back in the day, our ancestors got B12 because they were drinking from streams and they didn't have proper sanitization. The reason why animals have B12 is because they eat from the dirt, so they absorb the B12, and then their meat has B12 in it. Therefore, if you don't eat meat, you do have to supplement with B12 because you're not going to get it from plants. Now, what's really shocking is that even those who do eat meat might be deficient in B12. Studies show that in the UK and the US, up to 20% of individuals 60 and over are deficient in B12. So what happens when you're deficient in B12? Well, first off, you're going to see changes in your mood. B12 is contributing to the production of serotonin, which is the mood stabilizing hormone. When individuals are struggling with depression, their serotonin levels are low. Vitamin B12 aids in the production of serotonin. Therefore, a deficiency can lead to adverse changes in mood. Vitamin B12 is an essential nutrient for the neurons in the brain, and brain atrophy, which is the loss of neurons in the brain, is what contributes to memory loss and, unfortunately, dementia. And there was a randomized trial where they took individuals that were showing early stages of dementia. They started to supplement with B12, and in this study, it was found that it slowed the cognitive decline. And unfortunately, there was another study that found that those who have lower B12 levels, even if they're in the normal range but on the lower side, do show having poor memory performance in studies. Therefore, an inadequacy and a deficiency in vitamin B12 could be linked to dementia. Vitamin B12 is also linked to our eyesight. There are some studies that show that the deficiencies in B12 can increase the risk of age-related macular degeneration, also known as AMD, which is very common in individuals over 50 as they lose their eyesight. It's a gradual loss of eyesight over the age of 50. So being sufficient in B12 can keep your eyes healthy and your eyesight good. If left untreated, not getting enough B12 can also lead to things like anemia, fatigue, muscle weakness, nerve damage, intestinal problems, mood disturbances. And in pregnant women, it's especially important to make sure that there is adequate B12 levels, especially in the first trimester, because studies show that the child is at an increased risk of neural tube birth defects and a low birth weight if they are deficient in B12, and low levels of B12 are also more likely to contribute to a miscarriage in the pregnancy. Now moving into the negotiables category, I have my negotiable right here. I have elected to take this negotiable supplement, and this is kombu flakes, and I have linked in the down bar where you can get some. Why is this a negotiable? Because not everybody needs it, and to be quite frank, not everybody is going to benefit from it. Some people actually might have harm from supplementing this. Now, kombu flakes, and I have mine here, are high in iodine. Iodine can maintain healthy thyroid function in individuals that already have a healthy thyroid. I have a healthy thyroid and I don't consume iodized salt Therefore, I do have to get my iodine from somewhere, so I get it from kombu flakes. Now, if you don't currently have a healthy thyroid, if you have something like Hashimoto's, which is an autoimmune disorder in which the thyroid is not producing adequate levels of hormones, then adding in too much iodine can actually make the symptoms of Hashimoto's worse and can worsen the health of the thyroid. So this is why I make it a negotiable and not something that you should blindly supplement. If you do have something like Hashimoto's, or if your thyroid is underactive or overactive, you definitely want to consult with your doctor before you go off and buy some kombu flakes. The next category of supplements is the deficiency-driven supplements. When I tell my clients that vitamin B12 is the only non-negotiable supplement for those that do not eat meat, they say, really? Are you sure? What about calcium? What about iron? What about a women's health supplement? And I say, are you deficient in calcium? Are you deficient in iron? Are you deficient in all of these other things that you're noting? And they say, I have no idea. I just feel like I should supplement them. It can't hurt, right? And that's where we are wrong. We don't want to blindly supplement anything in the deficiency-driven category, which is anything that's not vitamin B12, because then we're just throwing vitamins and minerals at our bodies that our bodies are already getting from food. You likely are getting all of the calcium that you need from your food, and your body is making a lot of the calcium that it needs. You likely are getting all of the iron from foods that you need to, and your body doesn't have a deficiency. So there's no need to throw more at your body if your body already has this. Therefore, at your annual physical, get your full blood test, get your lipid panel, and see if you're deficient in any of these. Otherwise, you don't need to supplement with them. Let's look at some facts versus feelings here. I understand that you might feel like you need to supplement with calcium or iron because of whatever reason, but let's look for some facts that your body doesn't currently have enough of it. Because the fact of the matter is that you can get everything that you need from a whole food plant-based diet, with the exception of vitamin B12, which is non-existent in plant foods. So here's the overview. The non-negotiable category is vitamin B12. In the negotiable category, I have my kombu flakes, which are linked in the down bar. And then the final category is deficiency driven, which is getting a blood test and seeing if you're deficient in everything. And then from there, having the conversation with your doctor about whether or not it's appropriate to supplement with that. Of course, with the B12 as well, you absolutely want to discuss with your doctor before you take a B12 supplement. And by no means am I saying that you have to take any of the supplements that I've talked about in this video. Please always consult with your physician before making that decision. Some FAQs about these supplements are, how many do you need to take? You take one tiny pill a day. I personally have it with my morning tea. Vitamin B12 is water soluble, so I just have it with my morning tea every morning so that I don't forget. How many are in a bottle? There are 30 capsules per bottle, 1 month supply. Subscribe so that you just get yours every month to your door and don't have to worry about it. Can you subscribe and save? Of course. Save that money, honey. Click the link in the down bar to get your B12 delivered straight to your door, and let me know in the comments after you've placed your order so that I can show you some love. I love you, honeys, and I'll see you in my next one.